My name is Joseph Abesamis, and I've been dancing with Temper Tantrum for about, oh no, I've been dancing with Temper Tantrum since 2016. Crazy. So that would make 9 years. When
When it started, 2019.
6 years. I've been dancing with Temper Tantrum for 6 years.
What are you excited for Temper Tantrum this year?
I'm most excited to see the growth this year. I think for the past 2 years, I've been kind of blindsided, especially since 2 years ago we threw a show, never done that. Decided to make that show virtual, never done that. But considering that we took both of those challenges and somehow also got a bunch of gigs for our members. I think last year was just a lot of like, oh, we're doing stuff for TT, but we have so much other stuff we're doing for like gigs that other people like got connected with, and I think that's great. That was great growth from last year, and I'm really curious like how this year is gonna go, because I honestly I think this team just seems to be pushing past their boundaries on like what they can do, and it doesn't seem like anything is impossible just yet. So it's very interesting. I'm really excited to see the growth of what this company is going to achieve this year, so we can look back the last 5 years and be like, hey, we grew, shoot. Yeah, that's stuff.
As both a dancer and cinematographer, you're often on both sides of the camera. Which perspective has taught you the most surprising lesson about performance?
I think what it's taught me for being behind the camera, being on stage, being in front of the camera, I'd say that each medium has their own type of energy. The energy you put in a performance or live on stage, oh my god, this sounds weird, but the musical on stage is probably better than the movie, or the movie is probably better than the musical, and that might just be performance. Like there's things I learned that you can do on a stage performance that might not translate well on camera. There's things you can do in camera that a live stage probably doesn't have the room for. And by room, I mean like you might not have controlled lights. You might not have the scenery to help with your picture. So you really have to juggle between like, okay, what do we show? How do we show it? Since it's a different medium, how are we going to perform it? And I think it's really talented for anyone to be able to switch between either medium, whether it's live stage, interactive audience, at a convention, or in front of camera, or in a movie. In a movie, not everything might show. Your whole choreo might not even show. So you just gotta look good. What? The choreo might be super simple, but you just gotta like make this shape the best you can do in a movie. But I think it really shows talent on being able to tell like, or being able to read the room, and how I should perform this. What can I take advantage since a camera's in front of me, versus what can I do when a person's in front of me? And you can do a lot with a person since they're there. So I think that's like the basis of what I learned. Sorry, went on a tangent for that one.
Your peers say you're always 2 steps ahead with a calm demeanor. Walk us through how you maintain that composure during high-pressure productions.
At work here, I've kind of developed like, okay, well, if this doesn't work, then I can use this. Richie is done! Yeah. So I kind of use like, okay, I have 3 plans. If all fails, then I'm freaking out. But so long as that last plan doesn't get, cut, or like used up, then I'm in a pretty good situation. So I like to have backup plans, and I think having backup plans is okay to an extent. Because if you overthink everything, then suddenly you're stressing out about too many things, and you won't get to do what you want to do. So I think it's a balance. Give yourself like two ways of doing the same thing, and once you figured out those two ways, cool. What if these two ways don't work? Find a third way. Test all three ways and see which one's like faster, see which one's safer, see which one uses less resources. Compare them, contrast them. Look at your venue. Is it small? Is it big? Is there lots of plugs? Pre-plan. Pre-plan. I know that might seem like a lot, but that's kind of what I like pay attention to. Is there a plug? Is it hot? Is there AC? Okay, this affects us this. Let's do it the speedy way. If the speedy way doesn't work, well, I got two other ways. One that's pretty resourceful on materials, and another that uses batteries. So I would always just figure out a couple ways to do one thing, and then you can kind of use that tool set to, like, if one of these lights shuts down, then we have to use this light or cut this light and then use the sunlight for us three interviewers here. So really use your resources, use nature, use as much things and as little things as you can. You will eventually find that like puzzle pieces will click even when they aren't supposed to. Just I think it also comes with experience. Just go in the weirdest like tool sets. If you have a weird idea, do it. It might something might happen, and you'll be chill the whole time. You know, yeah. It's a balance. But I stress before, and so that I don't stress day up. That's the TLDR. Yeah.
They say when you speak, it holds so much weight. What's one truth about dance that you think needs to be heard right now?
Not fair. It's a lot to ask. Wow, foundations are important. Foundations are important. History is important. Knowing what dance moves were created during the era, what they meant, the person that created it, the people who still dance it. There's so much to say about dance. I'd say the thing that needs to be heard in dance is, since dance is movement, I always think that dance should never stop. Whether you're on stage, you're practicing, or you're living life. If you're a poet, you write down an idea whenever you have it. If you're a singer, you tap a few things, or not a singer, but you practice your voice, you sing weird phrases. As a dancer, we definitely should be thinking, how do we dance through life? Because we wake up, eat breakfast, go to work, drive back home, extracurricular, eat dinner. Everyone does that though. But how do you do it? And that's your dance. I feel like when people realize like how to dance for themselves and how to add other people to their dance, I think that really is what sets them as a dancer. Looking at life and then being able to interpret what you see, what you feel, using dance as a language. And sometimes, I mean, do you need music to dance? Or do you just, like, everyone walks a certain way? You just need to move. Everyone moves different. That's your dance. If you like it, fantastic. If you don't, change it up. If you don't like the way you move through life, freaking dance through life until you find the rhythm that you want to dance to throughout your life. And that's what I think needs to be heard. Dancers never stop dancing. Dancers never stop dancing. If you're moving, you're dancing.
If you could crump battle any fictional character, who would it be and why?
I pick. Who do I pick? I pick Godzilla. Yeah, Godzilla. I'd crump battle Godzilla. Heck yeah, dude. In the water, on land, in space, anywhere.
Your teammates wish you could duplicate yourself. If you had a clone, which one of you would dance and which would film?
If I had clones of myself, we'd all be wearing. This is not an ad this is not an ad, but we'd all be wearing either like the Snapchat glasses or the Facebook glasses and like a GoPro thing, chest thing, so we'd see each other's point of view, and we'll broadcast that to a big TV that shows all of our point of views. And yeah, so and then we're gonna have a drone shoot. It's gonna be fully automated. I don't think you realize if there's clones of me. Going back to my first or that other question about pre-planning, we'd pre-plan like a motherfucker. I'm not talking like, oh, we're gonna go here. I'm talking like, hey, let's get a boat. Why not a boat? Why not? Yeah, why not? And I'm just gonna affirm myself, and all my clones are just gonna keep adding on the weird ass shit and make sure that everything is. We'll have that Boston Market dog. He's gonna film for us because automation. We should push for that. Actually, yeah, we're gonna be filming myself and ourselves, and robots are gonna film us too. So if there were clones of me, it'd be neither. We'd all be dancing and building. Yeah, that's. I went off. I'm sorry. I have too much energy right now. And I think that's my last question. Again, this is Joseph Abesamis dancing for Tantrum for about 6 years. Yeah. Like, subscribe,